Hello students, in today's video on arithmetic progression, we will be doing sum number 6, 7, 8 and 9 of practice set 3.3. So let's start with the sixth sum, which says sum of first 55 terms in an AP is 3300, find its 28th term. So in this question, what is given? That S55 is 3300. What you have to find? 28th term. So that means we have to find T28. So let's start with the solution. We start with whatever is given. Here S55 is given. So we will start with the formula of Sn. So let's start. We know that Sn is equal to n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d. Now we substitute next step as S55 is equal to 55 upon 2 into 2a plus 55 minus 1d. Here we do not have the value of a and d. So we keep them as it is. So now S55 is 3300. So next step we will be writing 3300 is equal to 55 upon 2 into 2a plus 54d. Now in this bracket 2 is common. So in the next step we will be removing 2 outside the bracket. So we will get 55 upon 2 into 2 into brackets a plus 27d. Okay. Now this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. So what you are left with? We will get 3300 is equal to 55 into a plus 27d. Now we have to find this part. So this 55 has to come down. So you will get in the next step 3300 is upon 55 is equal to a plus 27d. Now when you cancel this, you will get the answer as 60. That means a plus 27d is equal to 60. This is your equation 1. Okay, now let us find T28. So we need to write the formula of Tn, which is equal to a plus n minus 1d. Now we have to find out T28. So what will be T28? A plus 28 minus 1 into d, which is equal to a plus 27d. Therefore, I can say that T28 is equal to a plus 27d. I call this as equation 2. Now, in equation 1, we had a plus 27d was 60. A plus 27d was 60 and now a plus 27d is T28. That means I can say that T28 is equal to 60. So, we need to write the final answer. That is the 28th term of the AP is 60. Let us now go to the next question, question number 7, which says in an AP, sum of 3 consecutive terms is 27 and their product is 504. Find the terms. Now students, in this question, the relation between the terms are given. That is, once the sum of all the 3 terms are given and the product of their terms are given. So we have to start this in a little different way. Whenever 3 terms are consecutive terms are in AP, we have to assume this in this manner. Let us assume that the 3 consecutive terms in AP are a minus d, a and a plus d. Normally we take a plus d and the next, but here we are taking one number before this. So when the common difference is d, what will be the number before it? We have to subtract. Okay, so this is how you will be taking, these are the numbers you will be taking when the 3 numbers are in AP. 3 consecutive numbers are in AP. So what is the first condition? The sum is 22. So we write sum is equal to 27. So let us write sum means you have to add up all this. So next step we will add. Therefore a minus d plus a plus d is equal to 27. Now this d and this d will get cancelled. So you will be left with 3a is equal to 27. Now we'll solve for a. A will be 27 upon 3 equal to 9. So therefore we get a equal to 9. Now the product is 504. So product means we have to multiply all of them. So let's multiply a minus d into a plus d is equal to 504. Now I'll just rearrange these terms. I will take this and first and the third term together. So this is how it looks. A minus d into a plus d. into a is equal to 504. So this is of the form a minus b into a plus b. So what is the expansion of this? You get a square minus d square into a is equal to 504. Now in the next step we are going to substitute for a. We have got a as 9. Correct? We have got a as 9. So we'll substitute. We'll get 9 square minus d square is into 9 is equal to 504. So now 9 square is 81 minus d square is equal to 504 upon 9. Then this 9 has gone down. So when you solve this, you will get 56. So you get 81 minus d square is equal to 56. Now this d square will go on this side and 56 will come on this side. So you will get 81 minus 56 is equal to d square. So you will get 25 is equal to d square. So we write d square is equal to 25. So when I take square roots, I will get d as plus or minus 5. Now that means d is equal to plus 5 or d is equal to minus 5. Now we have two values of d, okay, and only one value of a. So we have to consider both the values and find out the numbers. So let's write when a is equal to 9 and d is equal to plus 5. What are the numbers, children? First number was a minus d equal to 9 minus of plus 5, which is equal to 9 minus 5 equal to 4. Now a is already there, so I take up the next number, that is a plus d equal to 9 plus 5 equal to 14. This is one case when I took a as 9 and d as plus 5. Now I also have to consider the case when d is minus 5. So let's write that when a is equal to 9 and d is equal to minus 5. What is the first number? A minus d is equal to 9 minus of minus 5, which is equal to 9 plus 5 equal to 14. A plus d will be 9 plus 5 plus of minus 5 equal to 9 minus 5 equal to 4. So you have seen the numbers are 4, 9 and 14, and here it is 14, 9 and 4. Okay, so how do we write the final answers? The required numbers are 4, 4, 9 and 14 or 14, 9 and 4. Okay, now let's go to the next question. That is question number 8. Find 4 consecutive terms in an AP whose sum is 12 and sum of third and fourth term is 19. Now students, in the last question we have seen 3 consecutive numbers. We started with a minus d, a plus d. Here how are we going to start? See, let's see the solution. Let us assume that the 4 consecutive terms in AP are, we start like the 3 terms, a minus d, a plus d, and the next number, that is a plus 2d. These were already there, 3 numbers. Now we'll take the next number on this side. Now what is the first condition? The sum is 12. Sum is 12. That means sum of all the 4 terms is 12. So we will write sum of all the 4 terms is equal to 12. So we have to add up all this to get the sum. So let's add a minus d plus a plus d plus a plus 2d is equal to 12. Now this d and this d will get cancelled. So what are you left with? 4a plus 2d is equal to 12. Now over here 2 is common. So I'll take out 2 common and we'll get 2a plus d equal to 12. So on solving this further, you will get 2a plus d. This 2 comes on the other side. You will get 12 upon 2 equal to 6. So I can write 2a plus d is equal to 6 and I will call this as equation 1. Now I will take the second condition. What is the second condition? Let's write it down. That is sum of third and fourth term is equal to 14. Now which is the third term? This is the third term and this is the fourth term. So I am going to write them as a plus d plus a plus 2d equal to 14. So let's add them. You will get 2a plus 3d equal to 14. Now this is equation 2 because nothing is common here. So this is directly our equation 2. Now we have got 2 equations which we need to solve simultaneously. So we'll go on to the next slide. That is 2a plus 3d is equal to 14. I've taken the second equation first. I'll take the first equation now. 2a plus d equal to 6. These are our two equations. Now again the sign, this is the a is having same coefficients. Okay, so I need to subtract them. So what am I going to write? Subtracting equation 1 from 2. Now I am doing 2 minus 1, so I have to write equation 1 from equation 2. So when I subtract, children, I have to change the signs of the second equation. That is the equation which is written second. By second equation I meant which is written second. So when I change the sign, this 2a and 2a will get cancelled, and 3 minus d will become 2d. 14 minus 6 will become 8. So let's solve for d. D will be 4. Now we have to find out the value of a. So put d equal to 4 in equation 1. So this is simple. So I have to put here. So 2a plus d equal to 6. Let's substitute. 2a plus 4 is equal to 6. So 2a is equal to 6 minus 4. Okay, 4 has to go on this other side. So when it goes on the other side, it becomes minus. So you get 2a equal to 2. So a will be 1. Now I have got a and d. So let's find the numbers. So first number is a minus d, that is 1 minus 4 equal to minus 3. What was the second number? A. But a we already have 1. So we will not write that. We will go to the next number, that is a plus d, which is 1 plus 4 equal to 5. The next number, a plus 2d equal to 1 plus 2 into 4 equal to 1 plus 8 equal to 9. So we have got our 4 numbers. This is the first, this is the second, this is the third, and this is the fourth. So let's write the final answer. The required numbers are minus 3, 1, 5 and 9. Hope you are clear with this question, children. Now let's go to the last question. If the 9th term of an AP is 0, then show that the 29th term is twice the 19th term. Now this is a proof question. So let's start with what is given. What is given, children? T9 is 0. And what you have to show? You have to show that T29, 29th term is twice the 19th. That means T29 is 2 times the 19th term. This is how we write it in the form of our equation. So let's start with the proof or the solution. We know that Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1d. So we will have to write first whatever is given. So T9 is equal to a plus 9 minus 1d, which is equal to 0 is equal to 8 a plus 8d, because T9 is 0. So I have taken 0 and a plus 8d. That means now if I shift this on the other side, what will I get? Minus 8d is equal to a. So I get a is equal to minus 8d. This is my first equation. Now let's find out what is T29. T29 will be a plus 29 minus 1d. Now let's substitute here. A is minus 80 and this is 28d. So from 1 I get, and I'm going to solve this. So minus 8d plus 28d is equal to 20d. So therefore I can say that T29 is equal to 20d. This is equation 2. Okay. Now what is our next step? We have finished finding T29. Now we will find T19. So and T19 is equal to a plus 19 minus 1d, which is equal to a. Now again a is minus 80. So I have substituted here plus 18d. This is from 1. And when I simplify minus 8d plus 18d, I get 10d. So that means I have got T19 as 10d. Now we take up this step, last step again. That is T19 is equal to 10d. Okay. Now next I need a 2 here. I need a 2 on this side. So what will I do? I'll multiplying by 2 on both the sides. What we get? 2 into 20. T19 is equal to 2 multiplied by 10d, which when on simplifying I get 20d. That means, but 20d is what? T29 from 2. That means I can say that T29 is equal to 2 into T19. Hope this solution is clear, children. So that is all for the day, children. Thank you.